James Lowther was the first Earl of Lonsdale. His family had been incredibly wealthy for centuries. James earned quite the reputation for himself. He had a litany of nicknames: Wicked Jimmy, the Bad Earl, the Gloomy Earl, the Earl of Toadstool, and Jimmy Grasp All. Many of those around James thought he was unbalanced. The sheer scale of his eccentricities and his unpredictable behavior led to widespread belief in his madness. It was said James was more detested than any man alive, as a shameless political sharper, a domestic bashaw, and an intolerable tyrant over his tenants and dependents, and was truly a madman, though too rich to be confined. James was married to a woman named Mary Crichton-Stuart, who was the daughter of the third Earl of Bute. Mary's father became Prime Minister of Great Britain just 8 months after James and Mary were wed. This was most definitely not a love match. James quite quickly began having mistresses. He eventually fell in love with Betsy Lewes, the daughter of one of his tenants. He left Lowther Castle and lived with her in a grand house in Hampshire. He lavished her with attention, gifts, and servants. But not long after their affair began, Betsy became ill. It has been said that James was so grief-stricken that the servants were afraid to tell the Earl that Betsy had actually died, for fear of what he might do. When he finally found out, James would not admit that Betsy had passed. It is said that he continued to have her dressed and dined with her. After some time, James came to his senses and would allow the body to be put in a glass-lined coffin. She was finally buried 7 weeks after her death in a cemetery in Paddington, London. He had the Cumberland militia guard the cemetery day and night until the tomb was completed. From the funeral onwards, the Earl was in deep mourning for the rest of his life. He died on May 24th, 1802. When he died, it is said that as the pallbearers lifted the coffin, something made it sway violently, making it almost impossible to carry. This continued all the way to the graveside. His ghost is said to haunt Lowther Castle, and if the moon is full on the anniversary of his funeral, you can see him hastily driving his carriage through the grounds of the castle.